Press start. Single player. What? Is that not a different disc? So in Undead Nightmare, there was like kind of glitches and things, and I think it was to do with the Xbox One emulating the 360 game. Yeah, there is music, but it's still quite quiet. And I'm kind of hoping that doesn't happen in this. It might. The last time I played this, it was on the actual 360. And I do have achievements and stuff that are still on my profile, so we won't be achievement hunting as much. There's still, like, you know, things that you would unlock in the game that are definitely worth doing. But there is cheats as well. I could mess around with cheats. Maybe later on. I still think that this game looks good. It's strange. Sometimes it looks like trash, and sometimes it looks alright. But then again, I think that, like, PlayStation 1 games look kind of good. Like some of them. Not all of them, by any means. But a select few. They own that low texture, low poly kind of look. I think I'm just more about design than detail. Which makes sense. I think everyone is. Maybe they just don't know it. I was tempted to emulate this as well.
I, for one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush,
but it did
that
not
they are
work very well.
bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
Yeah, still a little bit low, but it's alright.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? That hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Yeah, just a bit of, like, casual train racism.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently, the Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
Some things never change.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other. And who let you worship in peace.
confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
Alright. So we came here by boat, then by train. I'm going to turn it up a little bit more. Even though it seems fine in the menus and stuff. Maybe it's all tied to the music volume? I don't know. Go to the saloon. I'll have to learn all the buttons as well. Well, I kind of remember this, yeah.
Mr. Marston, over here!
This guy. This married man.
You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
Railroad,
Let's just put it to maximum. Hello, John.
You ain't gonna find sturdier horses than these in all of New Ulster.
I heard someone bagged that giant mountain lion nearby.
Easy on the spurs now. We don't need to draw undue attention.
How do I... Yeah, it is A. Alright. Stop. Horse. No. What is it to slow? What is that? Right bumper. Okay.
So it's Port Mercy you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the port in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to
Right,
want
and the
to
horses
visit,
do sort of
if
follow
you
each
don't
other,
mind
yeah.
me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. All kinds of soldiers around back then.
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is. So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I says, you ain't gonna find many folk
Is
around
it
those
Dutch?
parts these days. Those you do find are about as sociable as an ulcerated back.
Hoi hoi, how do you? Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I got
I ain't one to judge a man
got the
by
controller
company he keeps, but-
fixed.
Well,
Seems to be
yeah, been
perfectly
friends for a
fine.
long
But
time.
give it a week and something else will go wrong with it. I feel like I'm always fixing controllers. Or things just to do with consoles.
Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Thieves' Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hole up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all?
Right, I don't think I am married though, am I? Oh no, wait, am I? Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Doesn't it like go
Oh,
backwards
it
and
was
forwards?
the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson, do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
Will be in this timeline. Okay. I seem to always be fixing something. Well, there's always
You
things
ain't
to be
very
fixed.
talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm an uncle as well, and they all have like game consoles and stuff,
I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me.
and
There's
toys,
things you're better off not knowing.
and everything always breaks. And when things are broken as well, it's like the worst you can do is
Damn
break it
coyotes.
more. So it's
But
like,
always a
if you're going to
good
replace it, may as well have a go.
Almost there, Mr. Marston, just over this hill.
Hold E to focus. Oh, that was for the corpse. Or the carcass. Fort Mercy. Yeah, I recognize this place.
Listen, mister. This here is what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
I'm gonna have a ball. Right, it's all coming back to me about like what happens now. This is gonna go well. He runs so funny. Is there a jump? Yeah.
Bill!
Oh, it's Bill Williamson.
Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge. No more Dutch. And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh.
That seemed like a good plan.
Poor John.
Well, that's the end of the game. Riff in peace. We somehow made it to the gate. Yeah, look, we somehow made it all the way back to the gate there. Maybe like little ants carried us. No, they probably just threw us out. So we didn't stink up the place. Right, I can't remember this lady's name. Brian? Her name is Brian. Okay. No, I can get behind that. Short for Brianetta. Bryony? Bryony's a real name.
Well, you're alive.
I guess anything's a real name if you try hard
So it
enough.
would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
Wow.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarlane. Miss.
Bonnie McFarlane, that's it.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarlane. I don't know.
Huh. So what were you doing?
Was trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr.
Now I'm gonna do some
Wait,
tutorials and then
just like in
probably
those
run around the
manuscripts
place
my brother used to read.
collecting things.
Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter.
Doing fetch
You can earn
quests.
back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you. For saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
John Marston. Yeah, I apologize in advance for all my cowboy voices. I can't help it. If I hear accents, I have to do them. It was hard enough not to do the Wenger accent. Or the Winger.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
Well, no time to waste. The horses are saddled up over here.
$15. That's probably like quite a lot of money. Because this would be, I want to say like 1910.
There's the fortress office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarlane.
Maybe a bit later. No, I don't know.
He won't bite. Come on, boy. Come on, then. I'll show you around the property.
Let's go.
To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
That's where we buy generals.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect
It's
you
a pretty
stole one
okay
before it was
corral.
broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase.
And here's the American flag.
That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better.
Change is only good when it makes things better. Good things are only good when they're good. Well, things are only good when they're good.
Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl. And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarlane.
What are you waiting for? Come on, I don't fight.
I was hitching the horse. The horse.
How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
And sergeants. Oh, you get sergeants at the general
Shots
store as
right, The
well.
horse seems to take it out of you.
They're really branching out.
Use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do.
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Yeah, and rabbits. I remember rabbits
See,
being a
just who is
problem.
trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time.
Isn't it just like a varmint rifle?
Ready, Mr. Marston? Let's mount up and patrol the ranch.
Okay, race ya. I should have stole her horse.
Come on.
Right, how do I gun?
Right, follow me.
That makes sense.
Feel for anything suspicious.
Come on.
There's a lantern on over here. It seems pretty suspicious.
Marston, I feel a lot happier.
Bam.
I'm a lot
Uh-oh.
happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team.
Almost started a house fire. It's like, oh, you owe me $15. How about you come and help? And I immediately start a house fire.
Come on.
God damn it, these rabbits are at it again. Come on, let's get rid
Yeah,
of them
rabbits
once
are
and
always
for all.
at it.
Come on then.
Oh, I
Time
got
to
it.
put that bloodlust of yours to good use. Nice shooting. Good shot. Get out for 'em.
Auto aim. That's a mighty fine auto aim you got there.
Rabbits didn't stand a chance.
Well, ranch burned down. I was doing it because of the rabbits. I promise. Isn't there a thing for skinning, or is that Red Dead 2? Can I like deglove one of these rabbits? No.
Yeah.
Let's get going. We've still got plenty of ground to cover.
Is that a target?
If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never
Yeah, it
easy
is.
living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
100 points.
Was that a coyote? Get those pests before they scare the
Oh, it's a
livestock.
coyote. Let me just run in the way of your gun.
That's it, damn coyote!
Animation looks really funny.
Come on, they're headed for the chicken coop.
Go.
I should run it over. Oh god, they're really going for it.
Yes, you got one.
Look at him.
That coyote won't be back. Good shooting, Mr. Marston. Looks like that was the last of the coyotes. Just a shame we had to lose any of the chickens. Come
Should
on,
have kept
I'll
the
show you the way to your
gate
room.
closed then. Them poor chickens.
Come.
You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure.
Well, they
But
make
don't
all the
think
stars
I've
different
forgotten
colours.
what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate
It's a nice
that,
touch.
Miss McFarland.
Here we are.
There is horse taming as well in this.
Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
Or I think you can just buy horses as well. You can sleep in the bed.
I believe the town of Blackwater would benefit from some kind of parade.
It's so like old school GTA. I do miss like the old GTAs. It's a shame they don't work on Steam very well. I got some fame. Can you imagine getting famous for, like, shooting some coyotes? Like, man, did you know that guy saved some chickens last night? My god. What a legend. Outfits. What's this for? I'm wondering if there's any from Undead Nightmare, but I guess not. Like anything extra like that. Warhorse. How do I... What? Warhorse Deed. I think that's just the one that I got given, right? Dark brown with white mane. Yeah. Makes sense. What else we got? Nothing. Okay. I think you get stuff if you've like 100%ed Undead Nightmare, and we definitely didn't do that. God, it was so long ago since I played that as well. John Coyote Smasher Marston.
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
I'm well, Miss McFarland.
It's like in Fable when you
Well,
get
I'm fine.
named like
Thank
Chicken Chaser and
So,
stuff.
how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in, come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only would I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I'll bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see.
It's like the middle of the night.
All right, I'll show you how we ride round these parts.
I'll show you how I ride. When we start, I'll shoot your horse. And then I'll just like go at my own pace. That's how it works.
Come on.
On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go!
Right, it was something to do with stamina, wasn't it?
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland.
How's it feel getting beaten by a lady? I thought you said you could ride.
Hold on, let me just... I can. I could shoot her horse.
Dangerous outlaw?
I think there's a thing in this as well where
Don't go easy on me.
like killing horses is thought of as extremely dishonorable.
Try to keep up, will ya?
But like more so than murder.
Come on, boys. You got problems with your spurs? Come on, Mr. Marston.
Come on.
We could actually do like a really dishonorable playthrough, but I don't know.
You chose the wrong horse, Miss McFarland.
I think you just get a worse ending, and that's about it.
Come on.
Yeah. See you at the finish line. Isn't this jolly?
Let's go. Let's pick up the pace. Let's go. yourself a rancher?
Wait, it's daytime now. I'm thinking, could this be a visual metaphor? No, it wouldn't be. They wouldn't do that.
Let's go. Should I wait for you to catch up? I bet you're starting to regret your brave words, Miss McFarland.
So I talk shit if I'm in front, and she talks shit if she's in front.
It. Yeah.
This sure beats milking cows!
Let's go, Miss McFarland.
Do it. I don't think I actually could have shot, but it's interesting that I can use my gun. Is this the finish?
Are you saving the best for last? Slow up.
Easy now. That was fun.
Sure.
That was the checkered
You
flag
should go pay the
chicken.
marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime.
There he is in the background.
Sure, he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarland.
You do whatever you think's best, Mr. Marston.
More fame. Yeah, he's that guy who beat the girl at horse racing. Is there a map? Map? Yeah, there is. Train. There's probably a quick travel system, but like after. It might be to do with train stations, actually. Set waypoint? Yeah, I can't just fast travel there. Rusen. That's that's difficult to pronounce.
Ah, Mr. Marston, how are you?
Good, Miss McFarland. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman. Hop on up, Mr. Marston.
Is it another race? I'll race the horse on this side and you race the one on that side.
You're looking much better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I think I just ran over a chicken.
So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, miss. I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response.
Trying not to run people over.
I think it's kind of funny I found you dying on the side of the road and now you're driving me into town.
You have a strange sense of humor.
Well, you must admit, it's an unusual start to a friendship.
I didn't realize we were friends, Miss McFarland.
Oh, please. Now who's being funny?
Yeah, all that horse riding we did last night.
Williamson is your business, but I don't know. You've been good to us, and I don't think you're a bad man. A little stupid, perhaps, but not rotten. I just worry about you gallivanting around these parts like you're some kind of deranged bounty hunter. Like Paul always says, don't go waking snakes.
I appreciate your concern for us lesser mortals, Miss McFarland. I really do. And if there was any other way out, I'd take it. I can assure you of that.
You never did tell me where you live.
I have a small holding up in Great Plains.
A farmer? Yeah, and I'm the Queen of England. And at what point during your day of hunting down outlaws do you find time to raise chickens?
Only been at it 3 years or so. I guess I'm kind of new to it.
You're telling me? So who's looking after this farm of yours right now?
Uncle. Well, he's not my uncle, as far as I know. Just an old dog who's as lazy as a lizard on a hot day.
Yeah, he's
So
got
this
like
is
some
armadillo.
disease.
Manhattan it is not,
Was it like
but it does okay.
lumbago or something? I can't remember.
Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine.
Lumbago.
The first one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's
Not only do I
agreed
not
to save
remember,
your life, so be
I
polite.
don't know what it is.
Meet me in front of the
I think it
general
is a
store when
real
you're
thing.
done.
Hello. Darn newcomers. Morning to you.
I was not listening to what she said. Oh, talk to doctor? Okay.
Finally come to get that bullet out your leg.
An apple?
I hope that helps.
Thank you.
Stay away from the salt pork and tobacco. Don't you ever stop yawning?
Does it want me to use the medicine? Because I'm healthy. No, it's just telling me how. Okay.
Hope you're doing good today.
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take a stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that.
Stagecoach. That might be how to
Try not
fast
to
travel.
get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
Okay, now that we're here, we can do the mission that is here. I'm guessing it costs money to use the stagecoach. Kind of like taxis in GTA. You can now purchase and rent properties. What? I can rent them out as well?
Jim Murphy's the name, and I got all the armaments.
Let's just see what guns we got.
Well, I'm always after items of quality.
Got guns?
Appreciate it.
How do you do, sir? To return. We got iron you can trust.
Alright, let's see this guy.
Excuse me.
Hey, you got a visitor.
Shut up, you! And what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did?
Apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
You that fella from the train company?
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Fort Mercer? You them one of them Williamson boys?
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Come on, what, you getting cute with me, boy?
What's going on here?
I got me one of them Williamson boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Jonah, put your gun down. You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright, but he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir.
Can everyone stop, like, spitting?
Oh, I done seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking har. Dickhead.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county. Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
Well, I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak, and suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here. Whole world has problems, mister, and I'm here doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Right now, I got the railway, the people who pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burning down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Box Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right, tell you what. Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon. Then we'll discuss Williamson.
Okay, boy. You're a persistent little cuss, ain't you?
Only when things matter.
The saloon's this way.
Is it going to be a tutorial on how to shoot, do the dead eye thing? I remember failing at it quite a lot.
So who are we looking for?
A bunch of 2-bit hoodlums, led by this fella called Walton. Goddamn road agents who prey on the stages coming in and out of town. Drivers in Armadillo spend more time with their hands in the air than on the reins these days.
And you're happy to let them drink in your saloon?
Happy? No. But the way I figure it, better they're carousing in there than out robbing decent folk.
That's an interesting approach to law enforcement.
There's the dumb rat bastard now. Let's follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into.
Mount up, Marston. Walton's our man.
Where's my horse?
God damn it, he's on to us. Get after him.
Where's my horse?
Catch me up. I don't want to let that bastard get away.
Right, so he knows that we're following him somehow, even before we were on a horse.
If Walton's as bad as
Oh,
you
jeez.
say he is, why don't we just beef him now while we got the chance?
Because that ain't how the law works.
Is that right, Marshal?
And alive, he can still talk.
Doesn't sound like he's a man to be reasoned with.
He ain't. But a few days of my hospitality and he'll be telling me what I need to know. Walton's gang's been growing fast.
Outlawing's easy money for easy work.
Cholla Springs, Gap Tooth Ridge, these boys get around. Walton's the start, but there's plenty more where he came from. Dibble!
I also remember there's like lasso, right?
Come on!
We can capture people alive. Or just drag them behind our horse for a
Looks
bit.
like he's holed up at the old Pleasance house. Let's hold up a minute and find a spot for our horses.
Our horses.
Go up.
like we got company, boys.
God, we are terrible at sneaking.
Damn. Take cover. We'll work our way up this hill.
Hey, yeah, you, over here.
Take cover behind that wagon to your right. Behind the crate, Marston. Smoke him up.
I don't know how. How do I?
Don't make me kill you.
Head for the crate, boy. I'll cover you. Take that.
Oh, there we go.
You ain't getting there, Walton.
Blast you. Make your choice.
Rip in peace. Alright, buttons. Not really a fan of cover systems.
That's Walton inside the house. Let's see if we can take him alive.
How are we going to take him alive?
Walton, your killing days are over. It'll be trial and the rope for you.
I guess that works.
Not a bad shot, Mr. Marston.
Just shot his fucking foot off.
Check in with me next time you're in town.
I don't want to be no policeman, Marshal.
I'll see you soon, Mr. Marston.
Don't worry, he's alive. I don't know how long for, though. Is this my house now? Nice little place. Treasure? Oh, there is. What'd I get? Oh, some money, okay. That's actually quite a bit. I could get shot again and it would cover the doctor bill.
Someone might as well have this.
You shoot your foot in 1900 and whatever, and you ain't living through that. Yeah, I suppose it'd be pretty problematic, wouldn't it? Worse? I don't know what they would do, actually. Would they, like, cauterize it or something? Or probably just, like, strap it up and hope for the best, I suppose. What the hell was that? Oh, it's actually an armadillo. I was like, that's a big rat. I want to see what it does. Oh, it does move. It looked like it was hovering for a bit. Let's go knife it. Come here. Come here. I don't know how to do it. How do you knife? Oh, there. I like this music. This is armadillo fighting music. Come here. I don't think it's gonna happen. Alright. You win this one, armadillo. I did see a plant as well. What is this?
That's the flower.
Wild fever few. Survivalist challenge. What did it say? Journal. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Collect 6 of them for like level 1. Okay, and strangers. Oh, it is kind of coming back to me. There'll be like question marks on the map, and that'll be the strangers. It's the same in GTA, GTA 5. And 4. Yeah, it's in 4 as well. Alright, so we can see what he wants next. We can go back to Bonnie. I think we're just gonna stick where we are. Yeehaw, partner! How are you? I'm really good, yeah. I'm happy I've got this all working. Just an hour ago, this controller was in like 1,000 pieces.
Hello? It's Armadillo 731. What is it with these things? Hello?
And now it works perfectly fine. But yeah, welcome in, Coin.
Hello?
Sounds fun. What's happening?
I have no idea. Yeah, if it's important, they'll send someone down like they did with you.
Suddenly, the world is full of theys.
Yeah. I remember when we first got here. We used to consider people from Dade County to be exotic. Now guys can get here from the Midwest, and they can do it in 6 days.
Things have changed.
They've gotten away from me. Hello? I don't understand it no more, boy. Honest to goodness.
I'm not sure I do.
Marshall! 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 I'd just been up in the canyon, spying like you said. I think I seen me a couple
I love the characters in this game.
I think it was the Ballard twins and a couple of Mexicans.
They up there right now?
Well, it was a group of 4 men rounding up Mr. Gulch's livestock, and none of them looked like any of Gulch's hands, so yes, sir, right now.
That sarcasm's most unbecoming, Eli. It's gonna hold you back in life, even worse than your lazy eye. All right, let's go. You ride with us again, Marston?
Will you help me?
I will try.
It'd be my pleasure.
How's the game so far? It's good. I just have to remember all the controls, really. I did play Undead Nightmare, but it was a while ago. I did stream it.
How long you been working for the government, Marston?
And I have played this before.
Well, I got a telegram from some federal clowns in Blackwater that says otherwise.
Just not streamed.
Some kind of vigilante?
You don't look like no government, boy.
I guess it's complicated. I came because it was made impossible for me not to.
You sure are a tight-lipped son of a bitch, mister.
I guess I am. I ain't gonna dig this hole no deeper.
Ain't you all proud and superior? Don't forget you need us more than we need you. Bill Williamson folded you up like an empty person last time, if I remember correctly.
Simmer down, Jonah.
Listen to your boss, Jonah. There's a good boy.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, Jonah.
Otherwise, we'll put a hole in your hillbilly head and watch your tiny brain drain out.
I'll be honest with you, Marston. I ain't for all this government interference.
Believe me, Marshal, neither am I.
I try to keep the federal boys happy. I mean, we need all the help we can get. But what does a flannel-mouthed city boy who never forked a bale of hay in his life know about a state like New Austin?
Nothing, I reckon.
All this manifest destiny hogwash, taming a wild land. Not far now. Eyes open, boys.
I did have a plan B as well, if I couldn't get this controller working. I do have a 360.
Follow me.
But it's very untested. It was given to me by a friend.
Be ready, boys. We're probably going to be outnumbered.
And those bastards ain't short on firepower, neither.
Let's see how many there are. If we can take them alive, good. If not,
Well, hopefully there's no more than 93.
Music to my ears, Marshal.
Twid. I did look at like 360 consoles as well. They are so cheap. You can just get one for like 20 bucks. Okay, being out in the open is probably not a good idea.
Just walk away.
But that's like the original ones that don't they don't work too good or for too long. Because I remember back in the day, I actually had 2 of them, so that I could play one whilst the other was being repaired by Microsoft. Like, that's how bad it was.
Yep, maybe you ain't the tenderfoot I thought you was.
Coming from you, friend, that's a real compliment.
And I was just a kid. Like, pocket money kind of kid, so, you know.
Move up to the bridge. I'm the goddamn law. For the love of God.
Where are they? Headshot.
It's you or me, friend!
Are you kidding?
I'm sure I saw him.
Mr. Gulch's cattle.
Alright, let's take the high ground.
Ain't no need to die, friend!
Get coming! Kill the hell out of you!
Damn, you got pocket money, lucky son bitch? Well, actually, it was lunch money. I didn't actually get pocket money.
Full foot! Let's cross while we still can!
What the heck?
I suppose I did have, like, paper rounds and stuff as well.
Damn, those Baller twins got themselves an army.
Yeah, rustling's a profitable business, and they ain't short on willing recruits these days.
Why'd a man break his back working 12 hours a day for a rancher who can't afford to pay him?
But the rancher can't pay him because those sons of bitches are robbing his cattle.
Everyone seems to take 2 shots. It's going dark.
We should cross paths with the marshal up here.
He's been giving them hell on the other side.
That marshal of yours sure doesn't seem to mind getting his hands dirty.
Oh, he ain't afraid to pull the trigger, all right.
Damn, you got lunch money, lucky son of a bitch.
He'd tell you he's all about the book. Let the judge decide a man's fate, but he throws out plenty of his...
Yeah, I didn't always, but then in secondary school, like halfway through, I got lunch money, and I remember like how much it was, and I was just like, so I could make that much per week? I can't remember exactly how much it was, but it was like roughly 20 quid for the whole week, and I was like, well, if I don't eat, that's quite a lot of money. So I decided to not eat in school, or to like buy like the cheapest possible stuff and save the money. I didn't tell my parents about that. Even to this day. But you know, something's gotta pay for the video game addiction, right?
Are you kidding? For the
What a rebel I was. Well, kind of, yeah.
This looks as good a spot as any. Gather around and listen up. Let's try to...
Sound financial advice. Actually, one of the weirdest like school things that we did for money is that we weren't allowed out of school grounds technically, but no one was going to stop us, and people wanted food from like Greg's and stuff like that from town, so we would go out with an order and go and get food. We were basically like a food delivery service before that was a thing. And yeah, you could make some real money with that.
What the hell are you doing? Good God! We've come from Mr. Gulch's cattle! You got him good!
You saved.
Thanks, Marshal. We're indebted to you with our lives.
Just get them cattle back safe.
All right.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Well done, Mr. Marston.
Yes, well done.
Now, about Williamson.
I'll do what I can. You know, as you can see, this country is infested with all manner of scum.
Say that again.
Well, one other thing, Marston. Mr. Johnson, sir. It's Mr. West Dickens. He's missing.
Who?
Mr. West Dickens, the tonics merchant. He was due in town last week.
Oh, the narcotic and bat piss salesman who cons housewives out of their money with promises of eternal youth.
Yes, him, but I think you're being a little unfair. He's helped a great many of the county, and many of the townsfolk are really missing him.
You hear that, Marston? We just butchered a gang of thieves, and the town is up in arms about a missing snake oil merchant. I am so glad to be serving such a wise and respectable people. Come on, Eli.
We're rich. 83 bucks. Yeah, with inflation, that's probably quite a lot, isn't it? Oh, we're closer to Bonnie than Armadillo. Horse, attend me. Stop running away. Stop. Come here.
Come on.
Inky eats. Well, it was it was Ink not eating, and instead spending its money on video games, and I think also Warhammer. That's where a lot of my money went as a kid. For some reason. If I knew about like alternatives back then, would have changed my life. Like, I didn't know about D&D. I didn't know about like any other tabletop RPG thing. It was just video games. What is this? Oh, that's the carriage thing, isn't it? Yeah. Although D&D back then, it would have been like 3rd ed or something. Although I hear that's pretty good. Actually, I think I've played it. Or played a version of it.
I've been hearing about your plans.
Have you, Miss McFarland?
Yes, from Lee Johnson. To settle here and build a
Or
life.
3.5, I think it was.
I'm afraid those aren't my plans. See, I already have a life. Well, I had one, and I'm trying to reclaim it. Or maybe what you could say is I had two, and I'm trying to end one of them so the other can survive.
You do so love to talk in riddles, Mr. Marston. Do you do that, I wonder, as a substitute for having anything interesting to say?
Probably, Miss McFarland.
Oh, call me Bonnie, you fool. Call me Bonnie.
Miss McFarland, I'm married. I have a son. I had a daughter, but she died. Years before that, I rode in a gang. We robbed banks.
I didn't know he had a daughter
trains,
as well.
Held people ransom. We killed people we didn't like. Bill Williamson was in that gang. Now, if I don't capture my former brother in arms, great harm will befall my family.
Rip in
It's
peace.
very interesting to you, but I hope it explains why I wasn't so eager to talk about it.
No, I do understand.
I'm guessing she died young, because
I
his,
had no
his son's
idea.
quite young at this point.
You poor man.
Even in this new country, memories don't really fade.
I think.
My father was an illiterate Scot born on the boat into New York. He never saw his homeland, but to hear him talk about it, you'd imagine he only ever ate haggis and wore a kilt. And he hated the English for what they had done to his great-grandparents that he'd never met. People don't forget. Nothing gets forgiven.
That's true. Especially when it comes to money. And you know, even now, after all his labors, my father's debts are still terrible. I worry every day about us losing the ranch. It would kill him.
My father died when I was 8 years old. His eyes were, well, let's just say he was blinded in a bar fight south of Chicago. My mother died during childbirth. She was a prostitute and he was her, well, I don't know what he was. So I was sent off to an orphanage and ran away and fell in with a gang.
My word. What a difficult life you've lived.
The leader of the gang taught me how to read, taught me how to see all that was good in the world. He was a great man in a way.
But you killed people.
Sure. And I've suffered for it. And that's the life I left, or tried to leave. Said too much, Bonnie. I'm an uneducated killer, sent here to do all I can do well. Kill a man in cold blood so that another man may do his part to cut crime in an area, and a rich man can be elected governor on the back of these promises.
Civilization is a truly beautiful thing, Mr. Marston. Listen, can you help me?
Well, I can try. What do you need, money?
No, nothing so complicated. I need an extra hand to take out the herd to pasture.
Sure. Point me in the right direction.
There's quite a lot of backstory. I think you learn a lot more about John as well in Red Dead 2, being like a prequel.
Right. Are you ready to learn how to herd some cows? Yeah!
Yeah!
I'm ready. We shoot them, right?
All that back there. It must have been hard for you.
Hope you understand now why I've been playing my cards somewhat close to my chest.
I didn't know you had a wife and child. Then again, I don't think I ever asked. They're lucky to have a man like you.
I ain't so sure about that, but thank you.
Oh.
Good to see you, Miss McFarland.
Get behind the herd. That should start them moving in the right direction. Assuming they aren't put off by your smell.
Yeah.
What? We're trying to put them out the gate, right? They don't seem to give a fuck. I'll make him give a fuck. They actually don't care, though.
They're not gonna move if you don't get behind them.
Where's behind them? Oh, there is an X. We're going out this gate, I guess.
That's it. Come on. Whoa. These guys. Keep 'em moving.
Drive them down the road, Mr. Marston.
Well, hello there.
Yeah, sometimes I can't quite see because like the second screen isn't great. It's quite blown out. And all of this like bright yellow kind of just looks like white. Well, it's not that bad, but yeah. Yeah, when I look over at the capture, I can see so much more detail in the ground and stuff.
Slow up.
What? Random horse. Yeehaw! I guess we are now doing cowboy things.
Come on.
Keep sweeping behind them. That way they'll stay together.
Look at the herd. Press what to drive the herd? Just forward?
He's just showing off now.
Doing great, Mr. Marston. Stay with him. Keep that herd together now.
You're not bad with the herd. Ranching might be your true calling, Mr. Marston. Either that, or you were a cow in a past life.
Thank you, Miss McFarland.
I'll see you later. I have work to do back at the ranch.
Let's get it.
$5 just for that.
Come on.
Yeah, I might try and finish off her stuff, her quests. I'm aiming for like 2 hours, maybe a bit more, but I started later because of fixing stuff. What was the jump button? Oh, okay. What? Doors? How do they work? What? $5 p.m. What? Oh, after 5. But if I wait. Oh, also I don't know if it's AM or PM. Probably AM, isn't it? What? Okay, I don't think it was. I can help them patrol. I guess that's just going to be like a side thing for a bit of extra money. Come back after 5 p.m. It is after 5 p.m. It's like close to midnight. I don't get it. I actually don't get it. Maybe I should have just stood there for a minute. I can change outfit. See what this looks like. Oh, I look weird. And some of the others you make? Or find? Oh, I guess so. Win a duel in Armadillo? Right, I think if I save but not actually save, it'll just pass the time anyway. No? Yeah, it did. So it's now just past 5 a.m. So if I do this twice more... yeah, because it's 6 hours at a time. Okay, it makes sense. So instead of waiting for a minute, I've faffed around for a minute and forwarded time. 24 hours.
Honestly, well, hello.
Actually, there is a way to tell. This is north. The shadows are on the wrong side.
Well, hello, Mr. Marston. How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
No, sets in the west.
Did you meet my
Okay.
father? John Marston, this
Yeah,
is
no,
my
that's
father,
that's
Drew
right.
McFarlane.
Yeah.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Marston.
Confusing myself.
Please. So, my daughter informs me that you're here on some secret mission to remove some undesirables from the county.
Something like that. I'm grateful for the hospitality, sir.
Well, you know, we've lived here for 30 years now. Came here from the east. The land had never been settled. For 10 years, we fought the Indians. Tough men. And we had outlaws, and we had drought, and we had smallpox, terrible winters, cholera. I buried more of my children than I raised.
Sorry to hear that, sir.
I've seen strong men wither and die under that unforgiving sun. That whole herds of cattle just take sick and die. But I've never once doubted my life here.
No, sir.
When I hear about this so-called federal government sending out agents to covertly murder and control people, then I start to worry. I mean, yeah, all right, Williamson is a menace, and men like him are the plague. But isn't a government agent a worse menace? And all that symbolizes, I mean.
You may be right, sir.
Well, you're a brave man. You're always gonna be welcome here. But you tell your friends out east that we don't want to live like that out here. And sneaking around and spying and secret missions. Right? It's preposterous.
Trust me, sir. I agree with you.
Good. Good. Well, we won't insult you any further. Come on, Bonnie, we got things to do.
Mr. Marston, do you want to join us? It's Daddy's favorite pastime. Apart from political discourse, that is.
What is?
Breaking in horses. Come on. I hear you're a pretty decent rider. For a city dweller, that is.
Breaking horses? Alright. I'll bring the baseball bat. Let's get to it.
You're gonna need this.
Oh, we got the rope. The best weapon in the game.
Now you got some rope on your belt. Let's see if we can't wrangle some horses.
Horses.
Whoa there.
Oh, it won't let me. Why?
Come on. You sure have some interesting theories on what the government's doing, sir.
They ain't theories, Mr. Marston. I saw the telegram Marshall got from Blackwater. Ain't exactly a state secret if it sent you.
Well, is he wrong? I saw those men from the train.
The government can go to hell if you ask me. Those sons of bitches would steal a coin off a dead man's eyes.
Mr. Marston!
He's right. Now, I don't know much about politics,
Please, Paul, can we just enjoy
but I
the
know
ride?
we're only as free as they say we are. Power's like a drink. The more you have, the more you want. And there's few men who can handle it.
There's certain things in this country a woman could do much better if you ask me.
I ain't gonna argue with that, Miss McFarland.
Oh, it's golden hour. So I guess not trusting the government is an American tradition.
Come on, let's rope one.
Whoa!
Throw that damn rope, Marston.
Alright, which one? Which one do you want?
Come on. Come on. Come on, easy up now.
Okay, that's not the one I was aiming at, but sure.
Coming to help you. Come on, let's go. That's it. Now hold on to it.
Come on. Come on, nearly got it.
Right, so there's a bit of a cheat to this, but I don't know how well it works.
It's all right.
Keep at it, Mr. Marston!
Take it slow now.
You're mine now.
Where if you just wiggle the stick, it will just work.
That's it! Don't give up!
But I want to test it out.
Hold it down.
Try not to spook him too much!
Come on. Calm yourself.
Yeah, no, you just wiggle the stick back and forth and it works. Or side to side. Mount your horse. So this is friend horse now?
Mount up, Marston. You leave this one to me. I think that's the best thing for an old-timer like me. I'll take this one back to the ranch. See you later.
Come on, Mr. This isn't what I meant by horse breaking.
What isn't? Oh, because I collided with her a bit.
Haven't got all day.
Oh, there they are.
Come on!
Alright, let's get a different one.
Come on, boy! What are you waiting for?
I'm picking this one.
Come on. That's good.
Jump on! I've got a feeling this one's gonna break easily. Hold on to him.
Relax now. Nearly there.
You're doing fine.
Whoa there. Come on, baby. Calm down. Calm down now. That's it. Whoa.
I'm surprised that works.
Bronco Buster, city boy. Nice work. I think that'll do it for today. Let's get back to the ranch.
Can't we just get a big net? Oh, it's the same horse.
I like your father.
I'm glad. He's quite a character.
You have a good life here. The life I want. For me and my family, I mean.
We don't have a lot anymore.
You have enough. It's one that gets so many folks in trouble.
It'll sap your spirit and make you poor. But it's straight. And it's decent.
There's no better night's sleep than after an honest day's work.
It's no wonder you look so tired then.
Some deck must be shy of Joker, Miss McFarland.
Who'd have thought you'd be such a natural at busting broncos?
That was fun.
I think you could be a fine rancher one day. Well done, Mr. Marston. These are fine horses.
Hey, Bonnie. Amos was saying some horses been spotted somewhere outside of Armadillo.
Let's go, Mr. Marston. We can really do with those horses. Come on, Mr. Marston. Let's head for Armadillo.
You never did tell me why you were never married. Aside from the snobbery, that is.
You sure ask a lot.
I'm just surprised, that's all. You must have been quite a catch.
The fact that you're talking in the past says it all.
No! That's
You
not
must
what
have
I
been.
mean. You must have had some suitors, that's all I'm saying.
Some, I suppose. Here and there. A ranch in the middle of Hennigan's Stead ain't really the place to find a husband. Amos, he's a little, well, you know, countrified.
Where'd you get your airs and graces, Miss McFarland?
From a couple
I know, miss.
I'll try to take that as a compliment.
So where are we going now? She said something about horses.
Kind of like you, Miss McFarland.
Is that so?
She's always been a woman in a man's world.
Or are we selling
Don't
them?
talk about her very much.
It's kind of painful, but she's never far from my thoughts.
There's my boys. Come on, Mr. Marston.
Right behind the
Let's
herd.
drive them up the canyon where it narrows. We'll trap them there.
Oh, we're just getting more horses.
Stay with the horses. I'll give you a signal when we're ready for them.
Right you are, miss.
Alright, drive them up the canyon.
Come. Slow it up now.
Hopefully she's waiting with a really big net.
Easy. Come on.
Alright, we've lost one. It is just stuck.
Go.
I'm gonna see if I can get it, or is it coming back on its own?
Slow up. Come on.
There we go.
Whoa. Easy.
Or she said something about a signal as well.
Whoa. Yeah.
Alright, throw the net.
Looks like we got the lot of them. What magnificent animals they are. Hey, the stallion's getting away. Chase him down and bring him back.
Let's go.
Get after him.
Alright, if I got my rope,
Let's go.
because I don't want to shoot it. Even though that would work very well. Instantly tamed. Oh yeah, stamina. Oh no.
Yeah.
I can see it.
Come on.
Oh, I actually got it and let go. No.
Easy. Almost got you.
Yeah, I prefer to do it properly. It's less chaotic. I don't think taming horses is difficult. Maybe there are some that will just like kick you off instantly, but
Come on, come on, come on.
you just have to pay
You're
attention,
mine now.
like to what he's doing.
Whoa. Relax now.
There we go. Got a new horse. Do I get to keep it? I probably do, right?
Slow down. Whoa.
My horse.
Thanks for your help today, Mr. Marston. We got some fine horses. You know, why don't you keep that stallion as your own, as a thank you from all of us?
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, tutorial lady.
He's a fine animal.
Horses herded. I'll never get used to where the map is. Wait, where's... Oh, it's out here. Yeah, there's no fast travel to it. She was like Formula 1. Yeah, she did kind of just speed off. She was probably like, oh, I need to actually be home so that the quest marker doesn't lie. Oh, it was a plan. Wait, this horse doesn't even have a saddle. They didn't give me a saddle.
Perfect.
Yeah, I've got to collect a couple of those. I think it was 6.
Come on.
I've actually ridden a horse without a saddle before. I don't recommend. I think it was without reins as well. But, well, I say a horse. It was a pony. And I was a small child, so someone was, like, leading it. Archibalds, it's not so much that. It's more like the coccyx and the fact that you can feel the horse's spine between your legs. It's a bit gross. And it's probably not very comfortable for the horse. Because the saddle, like, doesn't rest on the spine. Whereas if you're just sat on the horse, you're doing that. But I was a kid as well, so I wasn't that heavy. This is why they get you the horse so they can rob your saddle. Yeah, the saddle costs like $80, whereas the horse is just like $10. We'll give him a gift and then take things from him. Was this a stranger? There's a question mark. Wrong button. There we go.
Don't do nothing stupid now.
What? No! Come back! No! I just want to talk! Oh, it's what it's like meeting new friends. You will be my friend! Friends forever. Oh, jeez. Oh no. I don't want to kill him just in case it does, like, actually kill the encounter, but next time I go past that bit, he should be back. I didn't know it was hostile to, like, throw a rope around, or like, target him with a rope. I thought it would only be guns. This horse might even have worse stats as well. A real gift. Although, I don't know, it seems to have more stamina. Oops.
Whoa there.
A tempest looms.
Hey, miss. I got most of the horses secure and the chicken.
Well, thank you, Amos, but it's the herd I'm worried about.
I know. They're scattered all over the valley and beyond. The weather is coming in real fast.
So what do you suggest, Amos? We leave the herd out there to be scattered by the storm and ourselves left here to die without a livelihood?
Can I help?
No, miss. If the men get caught out in that storm, they're gonna die.
And if we lose our herd, we'll all die, you stupid man.
Doesn't sound like we're left with much of a choice then. Come on, Amos. Round up your men. Let's get the herd.
Dang.
Still no saddle.
Let's get going before the weather gets any worse. That sky don't look good. I'm starting to think somebody up there's conspiring against me. Are you a religious man?
Not in any real sense. Sometimes I tell myself things happen for
This
a
guy's
reason.
fine.
Like what brought me here was fate come a-calling. But nobody made my path but me.
We all need to look for answers somewhere.
Reminds
Some
me
in
of
big
my
old
homeland.
books, others in big old bottles of whiskey.
Believing in some kind of divine purpose ain't gonna give me my wife and kid back. Past is who we are, Miss McFarland. There ain't no changing that. Faith is a luxury I can't afford.
We have 2 herds.
The fuck did I just run over?
We'll need to merge them and bring them all back.
I think we can handle that.
The cows get real ornery in bad weather. It's more work, but I'll show you how to deal with them. It's gonna be difficult to talk in this weather. Stay close. We don't want to lose each other.
I'm trying, but you're real fast. Is that not the cows?
Drive them over to the pasture by the old oak tree. We'll merge them with the other herd there.
Right, so some of them might split off because she was saying they're like a bit more difficult.
Like this for a while. We need to be quick.
Gotta go, coin. Alright, no worries. Sleep well. I'll see you next time.
Come on, I can't do this all by myself. Let's go.
Yeah, that one's kind of fucked off. Here we go. Oh, shit.
There's Boots. We have to stop and stampede him.
If lightning hit that close,
Do
though,
something. They're heading for the cliff.
Yeah.
you would probably shit yourself as well. Especially if it hit a tree. I think that if lightning hits trees, they explode. Oh, fuck. Right, they might just run off of the cliff because I fell off. Yeah. Take car coin.
They're running for the cliff.
Don't tempt. Right, stop. Stop. Is that work? No. Cows? Stop. Okay, that was really close.
Come on.
That one might still do it, I don't know. Oh yeah, it does say... Oh shit. No, I think I have to save that one cow. 20 or 21. Don't do it, cow! You got so much to live for. Oh. Okay, it decided not to.
Thank God. We only lost a couple, I think. Right. Let's round up.
We didn't lose any. Round up the stragglers. How?
Hurry. We gotta move that herd.
Bam. Right, if we just start moving them, will they join? We may have lost 2 somehow. Oh, 1. I don't know how.
We better hurry back.
Why did they just split, though?
Let's go.
This is pretty difficult. No wonder people use helicopters now instead. And drones.
Whoa there.
Right, hopefully a train doesn't come and run them all over. Otherwise, we'll be eating beef burgers for a week.
Don't give up now. We're nearly there.
There we go.
You saved the herd back there. You might make a decent rancher one day.
Thank you, Miss McFarland.
Giddy up!
Cows herded. I like that there's all these separate stats. Right, are we done here? Another day. Oh, they've put the saddle on my horse? That's nice. Now it won't, like, die of back problems. Or whatever. Nigel West Dickens. Oops. Oh my god, I just fucked it up. There we go. Oh, we're probably not going to go past that stranger. I might do, like, collecting things. Oh, that was a thing. A thing to collect, just as I said. I might do the collecting of things offline, but I think even the strangers I'll do online.
Perfect.
Maybe some hunts as well. I think that there might be quests for hunting certain things, but when it comes to like hunting just to like craft things, I think I'll just do that offline. Maybe even with cheats. Because I'm not looking for achievements. We've already got them. It feels like this is taking me in the wrong direction. I'll just trust. I'll trust the, like, 1900s GPS. It must work better though, because it has to be magic. Or non-electronic? Yeah, maybe it's like fully fully mechanical GPS. Skin wild animals by pressing Y. Good. Oh yeah, you can sell the skins. I don't know if it's in this game or in Red Dead 2, but there's a thing about buffalo. It might be in 2, where it's like there's only, say, 500 buffalo. And when you kill like 100 of them, like they're all accounted for. So when you get to 500, you'll never see a buffalo again. I think that there is something in this that's similar, like an achievement where it's like you killed. If you kill a certain number, you get an achievement. Probably shouldn't be an achievement though, to be fair. Games should probably have like unachievements. Things that go on your record but aren't necessarily a good thing. That'd be pretty fun.
Excuse me.
Gopher positioning system. Yeah, it's not global, it's just local.
Mister, you
but
alive?
it's the use of gophers.
Damn it. Good heavens.
Excuse me?
I said, no, I'm not okay. Do I look like I'm okay?
You're just having a little sunbathe.
For a corpse.
Praise be.
Move up, mister. Time to get you to a doctor or an undertaker. Whichever you need once we get to town.
St. Peter, open up them pearly gates. I'm coming home.
Come on, mister. Come on.
Hurry, sir. I'm bleeding like a badly butchered hog. You'll be fine. Just focus. You better take the reins. I don't think I'm strong enough. I'm finished. Done for. Just sit up straight, will you?
Alright, so he's probably a snake oil salesman.
The closest doctor is in Armadillo.
And he's probably gonna... Oh my god, just ruined all of his stock. He's probably gonna give me the bill.
John Marston. Oh, good God! Out of the frying pan into the fire. Excuse me. How many outlaws can a man encounter in one day? You must have me mistaken with somebody else, friend. The Ballard twins, Alton's gang. I know who you are. My God! Come back and finish me off. For the love of God, stick to the road.
I'm trying. Horses can drive themselves, though. Oh, there's a rock.
What the hell happened to you? Bandits, hoodlums, the scoundrels robbed me blind and left me to die. I can see that. Once again, a victim of my own success. They seemed a man in a well-cut suit and this happened. Do you know who they were? No idea. I'm not the kind of man who has enemies. You do now. I give so much. Good God, more of them! This is it. My time has come.
Well, that guy will live. He can be the one that tells the tale.
There's Armadillo! Master John! Master!
Yeah, like horses can kind of drive themselves. They're probably the first, like,
Make sure you stay on
self-driving thing.
right now. Leave the driving to me.
That's weird to think about.
This is it. You're gonna make it. Oh, where the devil are we? Armadillo. We made it safe. You'll be happy to know.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. You're a gentleman and a true man of honor.
Coming from you, I doubt that means much, but I appreciate the civility.
I owe you, sir. And I always pay my debts. Jesus. But if I die, I'm sorry for it. If not, I'll be your man for...
Let's get you fixed up first. Then we'll decide what you're my man for.
If the rail keeps bringing more pilgrims out here, we'll be outnumbered.
Let me just go back. There is wrong button. There is a stranger over here. Is this that ruined building? I remember in Undead Nightmare near Armadillo there was a ghost lady over here. And then where's that bit where that other stranger was? I'm gonna go see who it is. Or what it is. Oh, there's one in the jail as well. Wait. Wrong button again. Yeah, there is two. Thought it moved or something. Oh, collectibles. But I should get them when I see them. I mean, they're not really like collectibles as such, they're ingredients. But getting them when I see them just means I won't be like looking around for them for ages. Although it is stopping me like every second. I think there was like tonics or something where you see them on you like see all of them on the minimap. Why is there what is this? What? What? What are you doing? Free stuff. Where's my horse? Wait, is it this?
Everything all right, madam?
It's Miss.
It's a woman in white.
Oh, let me look at you. My gentleman caller. You remind me of my Peter. Have you seen him?
I don't think so.
Where is that man? We'll be late for the ceremony. He must still be at the saloon in Armadillo, talking to the musicians. He's such a fine man. Must be making things right for me, as usual.
Well, I gotta get going, ma'am. I'm sure your Peter will be just fine.
Wait, I beg you. Would you possibly go fetch him for me? This was meant to be my perfect day. Please, sir. Something must have happened. I can't bear it.
And she's mad as a hatter or dead. I'm pretty sure she is dead, yeah.
Have a perfect day.
Yes, please, sir.
I'll see what I can do.
Oh.
I thought this was in Undead Nightmare though, for some reason. It must have just been something I did before, when I was trying it out before. But I'm pretty sure you, like, you know, you follow clues and stuff, and then you find his grave next to hers. Maybe she makes another appearance. No, I remember, like, exactly this sort of quest line. Yeah, there is a line. Wow, that guy really dove. And now he's pointing a gun at me.
Just so you know, I don't take requests, mister.
I'm looking for a man. Name's Peter. Fella's meant to get married today. Seen him around?
Who?
Peter, is what she said.
You ain't after no Pete Turner, are you?
For all I know. Where can I find him?
Well, my memory escapes me when not properly stimulated.
Well, let's see if we can refresh it.
$5 will do. Or you could run a little errand for me.
What do you need done?
It's my wife. She packed her things this morning and left me.
What's that woman doing?
Wentz is still at the freight station waiting for the stagecoach. If you could convince her to take me back. Her name's Rose.
I guess I'll go have a talk with her.
Right, convince your wife to take you back, or $5. So that means that he he thinks they're worth the same. Yeah, my wife or $5. Oh, was that the same guy I just knocked down?
Rose?
If that useless, whoremongering bastard sent you, get lost!
Miss, please. If only...
You know what? Tell that bastard I ain't going back. Not this time. Not even at gunpoint.
You signed an oath, miss. For better or worse. Way I see it, you should give him one last chance.
Stop bothering me, you dumb cowpoke, or I'll call the marshal.
Alright, well, here we go. Hogtie or threaten.
How do you do, sir?
Make yourself scarce now, mister. I got a grown man here.
Is that the only options? There's no, like, convince? Which was the style at the time. Carry victim. She was coping a feel of her boobs. It's fine, they're hers. Well, I suppose it is, like, it is also a brothel, isn't it?
Keep your eyes open, mister.
Put her down. Let's put her on the table. Oh, I can't. There you go. Minus.
Truth is, Pete Turner
Well,
ain't been in Armadillo for near on 20 years.
minus 100 on it.
Kind of a queer fella and all. Wasn't here every night. Sure as the moon in the sky.
What happened to him?
Well, what happens to all of us? I reckon you'll find him at Odd Fella's Rest. Yeah, that's where he'd be, I guess.
So that was not the right thing to do. I guess threaten her was the more honorable thing. Horse? I keep doing that. The back button should be the map button though. They sound similar, so you know. Yeah, here's the graveyard. Horse, please.
Let's go.
And that skull. I'm guessing that's like a bounty board. Oh, better beat this train. You think paying him $5 is probably the honourable thing? Oh, I didn't know if that was an option. Yeah, I guess going back to him and just telling him. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. I just wanted to use the lasso, officer. Hogtie was definitely the best option. Yeah. I think if Hogtie is ever an option, it's probably the most fun. Here he is. Killed by a blow to the head. Of what year? 1849. But do we go back there? Oh, what is this now? I don't think we do. But then this question mark's disappeared, so maybe you have to be within proximity. Anyway, he's dead and has been dead for a while.
This looks like the one.
Spooky, spooky, spooky.
Very spooky. There might be more if we go back to where she was.
Who is that? Are you really there?
Right, this might be another Hogtie situation.
Hello there.
Howdy, miss. What are you doing out here?
I'm thinking.
Have I seen you before?
Oh, yes, I think so. On the train from Blackwater, perhaps.
Yeah. Yeah, you were talking with the preacher.
Yes, sir, I was.
I don't know if it's so safe out here, miss.
Oh, Jenny. You can call me Jenny. All right. I'm safe because I have faith. So, faith can move mountains. That's the whole point.
You're trying to move a mountain?
Oh, no, I can't do anything. But with faith, I can achieve great things. I know that. I know it.
You want me to take you back into town, ma'am? You seem kind of unwell.
Oh, I get such clarity out here. I see things purely. The world is so beautiful.
And full of things that'll kill you. Including illness.
Nothing's gonna kill me, sir.
Well, take care then.
Yeah, I half expected it to be...
She's off her tits on cactus juice.
I think she has, like, sunstroke. I half expected it to be that she was gonna steal my money or something, or it's like a trap. Just give her some medicine.
Miss Jenny. Don't look like the Almighty's much inclined to help you out here. I was kind of worried about you, so I brought you some medicine.
Oh, heavens. Oh, praise you, Lord. I knew you'd save me.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Excuse me?
You see, it was only through his will that you were ordered to save me. Tell me, were there angels in your vision?
Jenny, can I take you back into town?
Praise you, Savior. I knew you'd save me.
All right, Jenny, taking the medicine back
me?
now.
Yeah, I think I would.
I'm in heaven.
She's not in a good way. I think water would probably do her more good than medicine. Well, we got our honor back.
She's off her tits on cactus juice.
She'd probably be alright if she had cactus juice. I think, though, if you took the medicine away, she'd be like, well, I guess God works in mysterious ways. Okay. Okay, bye. Wrong button. So let's go back to where that dead lady was.
Okay, Jenny, I'm leaving now. We'll see you in the fortnight when they drag your raggedy ass bones into town.
Yeah, that was probably the dishonorable choice, I suppose. Just leaving her. Although if you didn't have medicine, you would have to leave and come back. Maybe it's like if you leave her out there for a day, you'll go back and she'll just be dead. Oh. Yeah, that's probably how it works. I think there's like a thing where the most efficient way to move is in a particular rhythm with the horse actually running. I can't remember what it is. Yeah, this lady's gone. Well, there is a fire here.
Let's go.
We can see if there was like a stranger in the prison bit as well. Does that mean I need to buy more medicine? For more like random encounters? There's a movie thing? Alright, we might check that out as well.
Probably a good shout.
Oh, they took my boy! My boy!
Who did?
He's missing. He's only a youngster. My boy is missing.
Where? Who took him?
Them people in the hills. Them hills near Hanging Rock. They took it.
Can't the police force help you?
No. They can't even help themselves. Please, sir. My son is missing. I need your help.
If I find him, I'll bring him back to you.
In the hills? Oh, for goodness sake. Okay, yeah, no, we've got a destination.
It's that kind of thing. Come on.
But yeah, the movie thing, it might be like early projection, maybe Magic Lantern Theatre. Yeah, it's probably the right sort of time for it to be projection, actually. Right, so for this, I should probably, yeah, go off-road here. This horse doesn't have a great turning circle. Did someone just fall off their horse? Or get their horse stolen?
This reminds me of time I caught the ferry over to Armadillo. I needed a new heel for my shoe, so I decided to go to Raccoon Town, which is what they called Armadillo in those days. So I tied an onion to my belt, which was the style at the time. Now, to take the ferry cost a nickel, and in those days, nickels had pictures of bumblebees on them. Give me 5 bees for a quarter, you'd say. Now, where were we? Oh yeah, the important thing was I had an onion on my belt.
Which was the style of the time. I may have asked before, but was that from the episode of the lemon tree? Should probably bring the shoe back to confirm. And maybe the bone. Do you recognize this? Is this his leg? Like, yeah, I'll recognize that leg bone anywhere. He was so skinny. And had very recognizable leg bones. I mean, we went there right away, so I don't think there's an alternative to that. Apparently it's from the Lisa Needs Braces episode. Oh. Unless that's the same episode, but I don't think it is. Because it was like a big financial thing, wasn't it? For that whole thing. I swear it was from the lemon one.
Last Exit to Springfield is the 17th episode of the 4th season of the American animated television series The Simpsons. It originally aired on the Fox network in the United States on March 11, 1993. 1. The plot revolves around Homer Simpson becoming president of the Springfield Nuclear Power Plant's trade union and leading the workers of the plant in a strike in order to restore their dental plan so that he does not have to buy braces for Lisa.
Yeah. And there's a bit where he doesn't remember something. It's like, I'm sure I was doing this for a reason. And that's when the whole meme happens. Dental
Lemon
plan.
of Troy is the 24th episode of season 6. The children of Springfield wage war on Shelbyville after their beloved town Lemon Tree comes up missing. The fathers of Springfield take Ned's RV to search for their boys and bring back their lemon tree.
I'm just sure there was a bit where, like, they talk to Grandpa and he's talking about the lemon tree and stuff like. Well, they like find out that it was Shelbyville's originally, and he talks about onions on his belt. Maybe it's a running gag though as well. Well, I paid $2 for this. Which would have been a lot of money. But yeah, it is a projection.
In Springfield, Grandpa tells of the triumphant return of the tree by the heroes of Springfield, to which Bart and Milhouse celebrate with a glass of lemonade, from a few drops of lemon juice, and a whole lot of sugar. In Shelbyville, an old man claims the triumphant banishment of the old lemon tree by the heroes of Shelbyville, claiming the old lemon tree was banished because it was haunted. He and several other children then drink some turnip juice, which has a sour taste.
And his face, like, concaves after he's drank it. I thought it was, like, onion juice or something. Yeah, turnips. Good old turnips. Alright, I'm gonna leave. What is this? This isn't The Simpsons. Right,
She's off her tits on turnip juice.
I think one more mission. Because it's 11 already.
Ah, since you're here, you want to make yourself useful?
Not particularly.
Listen, son, I know you got a mission, but right now I need another gun.
Why? What's happening?
We've had this problem for months with this group of bandits who are getting drunk and murdering settlers. Last night they went to a big place up near Ridgewood.
They burnt the place down, killed the men, burning most of them alive, and raped the women.
11 p.m. South Wales economy shall never recover from this.
Anyway, we got a posse gathering up near Ridgewood.
'Tis bedtime.
Will you ride with us?
All right.
Thank you, John Marston.
After I finish my cowboy quests.
I don't think I know any other kinds, sir.
My cowboy chores.
Hey, wait up!
He can only do up one of the buttons on his like waistcoat as well. It's really nice characterization, like how different everyone looks, and they've got these little details like that.
Marston, I hear you caught up with Mr. West Dickens.
I did. For a man who claims to have found a remedy to all ailments, he was in pretty bad shape.
His tonic has helped a great many people. It's a medical breakthrough from the East, the result of years of research.
If only it could cure him of his diarrhea of the mouth.
I wouldn't be so dismissive of science if I was you. Times is changing fast.
He's no more a scientist than I am a priest. But people can spend their hard-earned money however they please.
He's certainly a character, that West Dickens.
I can't understand a goddamn word he said.
A more flannel-mouthed bunco artist I've never met.
Look, vultures.
Might just be a dead critter. Marston, take a look. Eli, you too.
Yeah, well, there's a campfire as well.
Ain't no survivors here, Marshal. Man, this don't look too good.
They even killed the horses.
Somebody was so busy killing people they went and dropped their gun.
Got a Winchester. Nice. Probably the best gun of this time period. All we need now is like a Mauser.
What kind of man does that? A bunch of weak men. A pack of cowards is the most dangerous kind.
Some men are just born plain evil.
I think it's this land that makes them men, as much as the other way around. Men are born, and then they're formed. At least that's how I see it.
Who could have done such a thing?
Any number of people, especially now the word's out we're cleaning up the county.
Between Walton's boys and the rustlers, we've been spilling a lot of blood.
It is bedtime for me and my extended cast of characters. Grandpa Simpson, Welsh Doc Brown, Abadoui, General Store, Sergeant General Store, Mrs. Copperfield, Tiny Tim, Jim Bob Bobby Jim, Jeff Tesco, Billy Two-Toes, Old Jug-Ears McGee, Sir Henry Postschlathwaite and Dry Lips.
Alright. Well, sleep well, John. And yeah, thanks for watching and kind of being part of the stream as well.
We best take a look, boys.
I only know like half of those characters.
Come on.
Yeah, I'll
Always
probably
a pleasure.
play this more, like a lot more, at some point, like tomorrow or the next day, or over the weekend. But I do want to play
I
it a
may
lot.
have made some of them up.
Well, when you think about it, they're all made up. Apart from Welsh Doc Brown, he's definitely real.
Ridgewood Farm. Come on, let's hurry.
Sons of bitches!
Didn't you once run a gang?
Because he has a time machine.
Marston.
Yeah, but not like that. It wasn't
I
all
may have
right.
made all of them
At least
up.
It wasn't my way.
Killing and thieving's never right, boy. No matter how you dress it up.
Unless it's ordered by a court of law, you mean?
Yeah, sleep good.
Deserted. Where is everyone? All right, boys. Let's have a look around.
'Tis a ghost town. Oh god, the horse just goes nuts sometimes.
Shit's clear, Marshal.
Okay. There's lots of blood.
one here.
No one's in the pooper.
That ain't right. No one would board up a barn like this. Come on, John. Shoot that door open.
Shoot it open? Why don't we just open it? Okay. Oh, jeez. I was gonna say, it might have been
Mother of mercy.
full of civilians because it was boarded up from the outside.
Some bandits came by and took us hostage. They're holed up in the farmhouse. Some of my family is being kept hostage inside.
This has gone far enough.
God, they've got like lacerations all over them as well as being hung. Alright, let's use the Winchester.
That's enough, my friend. I think. Guess the West still is one.
Oh, it's so good. Is he gonna get back up?
Are you kidding me?
You're gonna die.
Hold it right there.
Ow. Ow.
Somebody fix it having it yourself.
It's
Alright, the
you
rest are
and me,
upstairs.
friend.
Follow me.
Rest in peace, my friend. Oh my good God!
Although they did say they had civilians with them.
Ain't you a pretty little thing? Make a break
So I
for
need
the
to be
shed
careful.
when the coast is clear. There'll be a deputy waiting for you.
Thank you. I was convinced I was dead.
Look out over there! I've seen something.
Careful.
As soon as you can, make
There
a
we
run
go.
for the shed. Keep your head down.
Thank you. They said they were gonna kill us all.
Looks all clear, fellas. Let's check up on the farmers.
Oh, his head fell off. Yeah, actually, we haven't had like a standoff. I thought there'd be one quite early on.
Some folk tried escaping to the south, but then some robbers started chasing him down like wild dogs. I thought you were supposed to protect us, Marshal. You folk ain't men. You ain't nothing. You're just a man on a government payroll taking money that the rest of us have to pay for with our lives. What is wrong with this country?
Not up, men. The man that kills the boss of that bunch gets $50.
$50.
About the money, Marshal. These are people's lives, people's homes.
Let's go! Get on your horse, boy! Follow me! We can still catch him!
So does that mean that this guy is worth 10 wives?
Come on!
What's your favorite wage anyway, Marston?
Let's just say he's the currency in a complicated transaction.
What the hell you talking about?
Some people I have the displeasure of knowing want him dead.
Why does that involve you?
We used to run in a gang together. It was once like family.
If this is how you treat your family, I'd hate to see what you do to your enemies.
That was a lifetime ago. But bearing in mind, he's left me for dead the last 2 times I've seen him. I'm about figuring we've moved past the family part.
So this will probably end.
You just walk away now, John.
with a shootout.
Before, but I sure as shit will now.
Or a duel, I should
Get
say.
yourself down here, Bill.
Come on, Bill.
You know you ain't man enough to stop me. You know I don't want to kill you, but I will.
You always did have a high opinion of yourself, John. Dutch always said you were an arrogant son of a bitch. I guess he was about right. Get him, boys!
I mean, Dutch said a lot of things.
Everybody, take cover! In that shed!
Alright, they're riding out.
Here they come.
God damn it!
Kill those rapists!
I think I just got 2 in 1.
We're gonna burn Fort Mercer to the ground! Hellfire!
None of you are leaving here alive!
Back off!
Ain't no need to die, friend!
Right in the face.
Nobody leaves this shack! What are you doing? You'll get slaughtered out there!
I'll be fine. I did leave as soon as he said no one leave. Starting to think he was right.
You got an informant with Mortician and I don't want to... Put your gun down, friend!
He's right there.
Well, I guess that's that.
Shot him in the back.
Look what I got here. There's something that you're still breathing. Come here, boy. Come on, Bessie. Give. Oh.
Norman Deek. Nice to see you again, buddy. Thanks for your help, John. Norman here is gonna help us get to Bill. Ain't you, Norman?
Thank you, Mr. Dick. Mighty kind.
Fuck you!
Hog time. Let's get him to jail.
Well, I got the $50. Alright. What did I say? Like bowler hat or something? Oh, honorable actions mean I get paid more. I don't think there is anything good about being dishonorable in this game, is it? It's sort of like a thing that you're gonna want rather than just like an option. I might look up like the differences though, besides just like a different ending. Alright, I'm gonna call it for now, but thank you all for watching, and I'll be back again tomorrow with more of this. Probably a bit more of this, because I do just want to play it. I forget how fun it is. Even though it's quite old as well, it still holds up really good. I don't think that Red Dead Revolver holds up quite as well, but I also haven't played it. I've just sort of seen what it looks like. Seen screenshots and stuff. But yeah, I'm going to get going. Goodbye for now. Bye bye bye.